Hello everybody, Mike Welch back with you for another year at Churchill Downs with the Daily Racing Farm Kentucky Derby Workout Report, brought to you by the good people from Spendthrift Farms, the home of Into Mischief, the only horse to sire back-to-back Kentucky Derby winners. As you can see in the background, there's been a lot of changes since we left here last year. We got a brand new grandstand facility up there on the clubhouse turn. There's also going to be a new paddock. You'll get to see if you're one of the 150,000 lucky ones who will be here along with us on Derby Day. But let's get to the action this morning. It was a busy morning here Friday with rain coming in this afternoon and maybe into tomorrow. Trainers Todd Pletcher and Brad Cox decided to move up. Scheduled Derby works 24 hours, starting with Todd Pletcher with the Derby favorite Forte. Worked in company with stablemate Bright Future. They worked together last week, went an easy half maintenance-like move for Forte down that Palm Beach Downs coming out of the Florida Derby, but a more serious move today. Although they did go off slow. They went off for 13-1 for the first 8. At that point, Irad started to ease Forte back off of his stablemate Bright Future. Got him a little schooling around the turn, took some dirt until they turned into the stretch, then eased him outside. Forte easily got his head in front at the wire and did so well in hand, with his stablemate being hard used to keep pace to the wire. I had him in 101.89 for 5/8 of a mile, and then a strong gallop out, 114 flat, 126 and 4 for Forte. I'm sure Todd was really pleased with this move, just kind of what you want to see. I know it's a cliche, but 2 weeks out from the main event. Right before Forte, Tapit Trice, who's getting a lot of supporters for the Derby himself, came in and worked in company with Equivoke, and like Forte's work last week at Palm Beach Downs, this was an easy maintenance half mile. Went off slow as well in 13, and then went 48-4 for the half mile in hand. Again, also sticking his head in front at the wire, galloping out well. 101-2 and 114, easing up after 6 furlongs. So a good morning for the Pletcher pair. Also might want to mention trainer Pletcher also moved up Kingsbarn's schedule. Worked originally, I think, for Saturday, 2 days, because of the weather situation. He worked in company yesterday with stablemate Major Dude. Major Dude on the outside right now looking in. Will need 3 or 4 defections to get in the Derby lineup. But the two of them went really well at Palm Beach Downs last week, and I thought even better looking at the tape of the work on Thursday. Both finished well and galloped out really, really strong. We had a representative here from DRF on Thursday, and he got the gallop out in 140 and change. So both of them are doing well. And a Major Dude does not get in the Derby, he might be pretty tough to beat in the American Derby, which will be decided on the turf. Brad Cox has 4 potential Derby starters. 3 of them are in. The 4th one, Jace's Road's going to need a little help as well to get in the lineup. But he was part of the group this morning. He went in company with Angel of Empire. They went 6 furlongs from the 5/8 pole. A serious move for those two. 13-3, a minute and 3 to the wire. 13-3 for the 6 furlongs. They galloped out 7/8 and 126-2. Florent Giroux was on Jace's Road. Angel of Empire was equipped in blinkers. Does not run in blinkers. He worked last week in blinkers. Not sure if there's going to be a blinker change, or this is just what Brad does with him in the morning to keep him focused for his workouts, but something to keep an eye on anyway as we move forward. Also, Hit Show and Verifying, they went a little easier, 5/8 from the half mile pole, 48-2, 101 flat. Verifying galloped out a length in front in 114-1. So good moves all around for I thought everybody, all the Derby contenders today, but you know, you're going to expect that. These are the best 3-year-olds in the country, in the world. So you expect, for the most part, they're going to work well, and all of them did today. Down in Florida, Lord Miles, the surprise winner of the Wood, he had a maintenance work of his own, just 2 weeks removed from that. Went a half mile in 47-1 in company. Galloped out in a minute and 3/5. Made it very easy. I got to see the tape of the work, and he looked like he was well within himself throughout. And over at Keelan, Blazing Sevens, 1.5 mile today. I think I heard 48 and change. Trainer Chad Brown has yet to make a formal decision on whether Blazing Sevens will compete in the Derby. Other Derby horses I got to see this morning. Disarm was a handful today. He's now in the Derby lineup. He looked like he really wanted to do more, and be interesting to see what we see from him when he has his next work. Cyclone Mischief, a routine gallop. He also is on the outside looking in. I'm going to guess he'll be scheduled to work here tomorrow. I believe if he doesn't get the Derby feel, he may run in the Pat Day Mile. And Derma Sotogaki, the Japanese horse. The track opens at 7:30. I believe he came on right after that. I was too busy watching the Derby workers to see exactly when he stepped on the track. But I know when he stepped off, it was at 8:48. He was on the track for at least an hour. Every time I looked up, he seemed like he came by me. Then he went alongside a pony, went back into that chute where we can't see what goes on back there because of the new structure. He was back there for at least another 25 minutes as well. So it's what we get to see. We've seen in the past from the Japanese horses when they come over for the Derby and the Breeders' Cup. Not sure when he's scheduled for his first serious Derby work since his arrival here. Also, Rocket Can't Gallop this morning, looked good. I think he's scheduled to work on Saturday or Sunday. So, like I said, a busy day today, probably not as much tomorrow with the rain moving in and so many of the workers today here for the Derby. The Derby Oaks special session starts tomorrow. That'll be a good thing, make it easy to spot these horses when they're out there training. This morning, the 6 Derby workers were mixed among the regular population, and it was a busy morning today because of the weather forecast. So we'll get to see them training separately, the Derby and Oaks horses, and we're going to get to see all these horses continue to train. So busy or not tomorrow, we're going to be here. We're going to be here all the next 2 weeks leading up to the Derby and the Oaks, the best coverage of the 2023 Oaks, 2023 Derby right here on DRF.com.